Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be making a little bit of a showcase for Vivian since she is one of our newer characters, well the newest character really. But in any case, this showcase will be for the newest Deadly Assault. For this boss, the actual boss does not actually have ether weakness, it only has an ice weakness. So really Miyabi is the only one that getting, well, overpowered again as she always is. So Vivian isn't actually getting stronger in this fight. And I was actually really surprised by how well this team actually performed. It was an incredibly strong team. My Vivian isn't really like incredibly well built. I mean, she is like reasonably well built. She does have like around 340 anomaly proficiency, so she is reasonably well built, doesn't really have a crazy amount of anomaly proficiency, and she also doesn't really have like her signature weapon. She is right now using the Weeping Gemini, and if I remember correctly, the Weeping Gemini is around what, 12% weaker than her actual her actual signature engine, which is relatively surprising. So it's actually really free-to-play friendly building Vivian right now. Unfortunately, I don't have her signature weapon. I wish I did, because it does look very nice. But in any case, even with these very relatable stats, very relatable Vivian, I was still able to deal an incredible amount of damage. I'll later on show what is the comparison between this Vivian and my Yanagi. My Yanagi is actually using an S-rank weapon, an S-rank engine. She is using, I think, what is it? I think it's what's it called? The Grace's signature engine. My Vivian is using Grace's signature engine because I accidentally got it one day, I guess. And with that signature engine, the performance actually was about the same. Both teams were able to deal around 41k points in total, which is very surprising. So it makes me wonder how much better Vivian would actually be. I was actually really I was actually expecting Yanagi to be much better than Vivian, but I guess not. Maybe I was a little bit, maybe I messed up a little bit on the run with Yanagi. Who knows? Could be the case. I did mess up a little bit on this run with Vivian. So even this run would honestly be better if I didn't mess up so often. As you guys might have already noticed, I did mess up in a few places, but nonetheless, the run still went really well. But yeah, that's basically it for this run. Of course, at the end of this run, I will also show you a little bit of the Yanagi run, just to show you guys how it did perform basically as well as this run. And at the end, I'll also show how quick this team actually is at doing the Shiyu defense, the newest Shiyu defense. If I remember correctly, the newest Shiyu defense does have some weaknesses for ice and ether. I don't remember if the last stage only has either ice or either ether. It might be both at the same time, to be honest. Maybe that's why it was so damn quick. And honestly, it's really funny seeing this team because it's just a bunch of words like all the time at any moment during the fight, because it's all a bloom, all disorders, shatters, frostburn. It's pretty insane. But yeah, as you can see, 41,000, and the Yanagi team can also deal 41,000. Of course, at the end of the video, I will show the stats of both teams so you guys can actually see how strong both of them actually are. And now, of course, the Shiyu defense team. Again, I don't really remember what are the weaknesses for this team. Jesus Christ, man. It's kind of insane how Miyabi just immediately kills the initial mob waves. She is so freaking quick at doing it. I'm afraid to see what Yi Xuan will be able to deal or to do when she does come out, because she should be as strong as Miyabi, but who knows? Of course, we'll have to wait and see. But as you can see, the boss is very quickly dying. I do a very early dodge over there, but it's fine. And we're here. Yeah, the boss is just dying. It's kind of insane how freaking strong this team is. And it's also honestly kind of fun to use. It's fun being able. It's fun actually being able to switch characters all around, like at all times. I kind of wish my Astra had a little bit more energy, but I honestly can't. She has already. She's pretty much optimized in terms of energy and attack, so I can't really get more energy with Astra, which is unfortunate. But in any case, here are the stats. As you can see, my my Astra. Sorry, what am I even saying? My Vivian isn't really like the greatest thing ever. She is very relatable, I hope. And hopefully you guys can also reach this amount of performance with the same amount of stats. But in any case, guys, that's been it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was a short one. Maybe I hope you guys had fun, not had fun, had luck with all your Vivian pulls. And I'll see you all in the next video.